Hey, bless up, fam. I want to talk to you today about one of the most challenging parts of my life, as far as being a husband, being a father, and when my career seemed to be going awry, when I was losing everything every single day, when the stresses of life was overcoming me, when here I was at the point where I was losing everything that I worked well over decades for, and I was watching it just slowly disappear. I was watching a time where it seems like everything that I touched and everything that I did, it didn't seem to work out, you know? But I want to talk to you about what pulled me out of that and what lessons that I learned in going through those challenging situations. First of all, without a doubt, God took me through it. And I believe before, when things are going awry, you have to have that relationship too, so that you know and that you can feel and that you can truly understand that He got you. God has you. You know, you got to know that first. Second, you have to move in the spirit of abundance and prosperity and wealth. And let me just kind of put a little pin in that. I want you to think for a minute. Think about this. Think about the time where you didn't have. Think about the time where you were lacking. Think about the time when here it was, you needed money to make it throughout the rest of the week. Here it was where you didn't know how you were going to have enough gas money to make it throughout the rest of the week. You basically fasted because you couldn't afford to eat out on lunch, right? Some of y'all don't never been there, but some of y'all feeling me on this. Think about the time where you know you needed resources, you know you needed some money, and you didn't know how you was gonna make it, right? You didn't know how the lights were gonna stay on. You didn't know how everybody was gonna eat. You didn't know whether you were gonna have a roof over your head. But then think about this. Think about the time where you didn't see how you were gonna make it throughout that week, and then all of a sudden you got a blessing. Either a check came in, family member gave you something, or you came across something, or you found a way out of no way. Think about that feeling you had. Think about how good and how grateful, how thankful you were. Think about your spirit. Think about how you went in to work that next day when you knew everything was gonna be okay, when you knew you was gonna be good to payday. Think about that euphoria. Think about that sense of thankfulness and gratitude. What I had to do during the time where I didn't see no way at all, I didn't see how we were gonna make it, I did not know what I was gonna do, I had that, gather that feeling within me. I said, man, you mean tell me some pieces of paper can change my mindset, change the way I feel, give me euphoria? Some pieces of paper can do all of this? So what I started to do is saying, no, it's within. It's within. These outer things are just outer things. But it starts from within. So I said, I'm gonna walk around broke as hell, but walk around in the spirit of prosperity, in the spirit of confidence, in the spirit of thankfulness, in the spirit of accomplishment. And everything I set my mind to, I can achieve it, and I know I can achieve it. That's what I'm gonna walk around in. I'm gonna walk around confident, strong. I'm gonna walk around knowing that there's a means to an end, and all I gotta do is just find it. Now, that's another thing. You cannot just sit and soak. Don't sit and soak. And every single penny that you can get, try to get around some people with a positive mindset. Seek them out. And how can you attract people with positive mindset and positive spirit? You got to be in that spirit. Now, I know it may be hard in the beginning, but I'm telling you, you keep walking around. I don't care, man. I would go to Walmart. I would go to Home Depot or Lowe's and just walk around. You know what I'm saying? And walk with a smile on my face, with my head up high, and just smile, start a conversation. I was broke, shit. I didn't have no job, I didn't have nothing else to do. And then guess what? All of a sudden, I would have a conversation, and I even share, like, I got some challenging time. I'm just trying to find work. And at that time, everybody was trying to find a little some solid ground. And guess what? I would run into some people that would tell me about a lead, maybe about some jobs, about something else. Another thing, one thing about the South, I would ride through industrial parks, stop by businesses, ask them early morning, get up early in the morning like I'm going to work, get up every day like I'm going to work, ride by some places. They give me some applications, or they let me sit at a computer and fill out an application, or I go to the library and fill out an application. I was relentless. I had to find a way to break this cycle. I was not going to give up. And if I had to just do it all over again, I would do the same thing. Be relentless, y'all. Don't give up. Do not give up, because I'm telling you, you got to have that spirit of accomplishment. You got to have that spirit of achievement, and you got to see it before you achieve it. Because that same euphoria I got when I did get that unexpected money, it was still in me. That feeling was in me. It never had left me. But I allowed these external circumstances to dictate how I was going to feel. And what I'm saying is, your mind is powerful, your belief system is powerful, and you can believe that you can prosper, but you got to set your mind to it, and then you're going to attract it. The moment that you know and you feeling in yourself and you feeling confident, you feeling strong, the moment the laws of attraction will attract. Those things that you seek, they will come to you. But if you move like that consistently, you won't even be looking for them, and they'll come right there to you. So I'm telling you, fam, do not be dismayed. Do not give up. Keep pushing. Set your goals. Put them down. Write them down. Look at them. Whatever it takes to motivate you. Whatever it takes. Make sure you center around. If you say, I don't have no place, I don't have no people around me who can be positive, I don't have it. You got the internet. Even if you go to the library, go play something. Put something on your ears. They got books. They got CDs. Find some people that can motivate you and that can inspire you and to get you up and going. And get it first thing in the morning. Don't let nothing else hit you. Get it first thing in the morning. And get up. Do not lay there. Do not wait until you feel like it or whatever. Get up. Get up like you're going to work, because you are. You're working for you and you're working for yourself. And when you go, be intentional. Go somewhere where there's people. Go somewhere where you may just be walking around and you smiling, and even if you got a briefcase or whatever you got, do whatever you got to do and have yourself in a positive mindset and a positive spirit, and be open and talk and communicate with people. Don't know how to help you. People don't know where to come or why to come to you if they don't know what you need. And get over all of this, my personal business and this and that. The key is, you got to feed your family, fam. You got to feed your people. You got to feed your people. And I'm telling you, you will attract. When you add value, when I ask, do you need anything? Is there anything I can help you? I was broker than a joke. But I used to wash a car, take a picture, do a photo shoot. But think about these things. If I know that I have people who are busy and they don't have enough time to wash their car, and I'm washing their car, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna add value. Wherever you go, you gotta add value. You gotta bring value to the table. So when I washed the car, guess what I did? I checked the air in the tires, I checked the oil, I checked all the fluids, and then I took a picture of it, And then I let them know. Back in the days, I just wrote it down on a sheet of paper because I ain't have that technology at that time. But then I would be like, hey, you need to feel such and such and such and such. Well, can you feel that for me? Then guess what? I started riding around when I did my mobile car detail, where I had extra oil, extra transmission fluid, extra power steering fluid, antifreeze. And guess what I was able to do? Give them a little bit extra charge. And guess what they also did? They gave me tips. Thank you so much. I didn't even know that that was low. Because if I take care of their car, that means they're taking care of them to keep making that money. And if they can have a good life, guess what? I can have a good life. So I didn't just wash cars. I added value. When I was a photographer, if I knew that there was a special occasion or anything like that, it was time. I ain't had no money. I had $5, $6, but I went to the Dollar Tree, went to the dollar store, and if I knew I was photographing a family with kids, I would bring some dollar toys to the photo shoot. And then after the end of the photo shoot, I let the kids go and have that photo shoot, have those toys. Let them take them with them. I gave it to them as a gift. It was added value. Everything you do, whether you're picking up trash, mowing yards, you can add value to what you're doing. Find what people need, find what make people happy, and add that to them. Add that blessing to them, because if you do that, you will separate yourself from just a transaction, right? They will remember you. They will remember the experience. When they remember, guess what they do? They talk, they share it, they tell somebody else. So if you can share that, if you can share that abundance, if you can share that prosperity, you can share that mindset of giving, you're gonna reciprocate, they're gonna reciprocate it, and then you're gonna be in nothing but abundance. So you can break that broke cycle, you can break that lacking and needing, but you're gonna have to sacrifice, and you're gonna have to be intentional, and you're gonna have to change your mindset. So right now, if you're going through something, you're going through a broke period of time or a down period of time, imagine that I just cashed out you $10,000, $100,000, right? And you open it up and you saw it with no strings attached. You'll have a euphoria, you'll have a good feeling. Use that same feeling that's already within you, that's you suppressing mentally, and use that to help you go forward, to go out here into the world and be great and be the most amazing you that you can be. Y'all stay well, stay blessed, and don't forget to keep on growing. Grow. Take care. Many blessings, y'all.